Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very interesting segment, and James Comey he risks a lot, especially if Democrats win 2020. I think that at this point right now, his legal fate rests in perpetuating the myth that he was honest, that Trump had to that Trump worked with Russia in some manner, that he did not um, preside over a cover up, and he basically had to do everything possible to cover up Clinton's emails and at the same time fabricate Trump Russia. Hello, Ramla. Hello, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday, actually tomorrow so I have two announcements. This Thursday, I will be debating, having a very, very wonderful debate. I'm very glad he accepted my challenge because I think Q is just conspiracy theory nonsense, but I do respect him as an individual, the gentleman Jordan Sather. So I respect him. I did offer the challenge and he accepted, so I thank him for that. And I know that he is a man of, like, he believes in he believes in what he's doing, so I'll give him that. He's definitely authentic, although I do disagree with him, and we're going to have a really wonderful debate on Thursday at 11 a.m. So I look forward to it. It'll be a fantastic debate between myself and Jordan Sather, and I thank him for accepting the challenge. So looking forward to it. So be here. It'll be on this channel, on Google Hangout, this Thursday at 11. And it'll be fantastic. Tomorrow, I'll be having a three-way segment on YouTube. Not the three-way segment I've always hoped for in my life, but the three-way segment, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, with the legendary Sticks, X, and Hammer 666 and HB, Hard Bastard, on HB's channel. So definitely check that out because it's going to be rocking. So I have a lot of things going on. It's going to be fantastic. No. Me, no NPC for me. No. I think that. Well, I'll get to my. I won't bring up my thoughts on LMNOP until Thursday with my debate with Mr. Sather. Looking forward to it. I'm very happy he accepted, and so looking forward to that. James Comey started the Russia probe, ladies and gentlemen. To my super chat, thank you so very much. You give me every incentive to rock these live streams. James Comey started an investigation into Trump without any evidence, and it wasn't even an investigation into Trump. The West, thank you, the West. Be here on in 2 days. Well, be at HB's channel tomorrow with Sticks and myself. But in 2 days, definitely be here. I'll have a wonderful discussion, debate with Jordan Sather. Thank you, the West. Thank you very much for your support. So let's just start this. James Comey, he fabricated everything. He's probably the biggest liar in American political history. They say Trump lies, okay? It's like, what does he lie about? Okay. All the false statements involving Donald Trump. Oh my goodness. He'll have a statement on immigration, how much money we spend on immigration, and it's illegal immigration. Then they'll find. The thing is, he'll embellish he'll embellish or he'll make a statement that's not factually correct. What they'll do is they'll focus on that. There is no reason for these massive deadly costly fires in California except for the forest management is so poor. Again, that is an embellishment, overstatement, true. But there have been articles. Look, you can go. I'm looking at PolitiFact right now. Why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because they focus on his statements. They focus on his statements with like a fine-tooth comb. And they need, but with Hillary Clinton, who said it's a security review, with Hillary Clinton, it's not a criminal probe. Or that I deleted only yoga emails. Loretta Lynch met with Bill Clinton to speak about golf, Brexit, and grandchildren. President Obama, I didn't know of the server. They don't call out the plausible deniability of Democrats. They don't say, hey, this makes no sense. PolitiFact and Fact Check and all these statements, all these Snopes, what they do is, yeah, it's good that they call out people for lying. They only focus on primarily conservatives. Dawn Teskey, thank you so much. You're the voice of the people. Thank you, Dawn. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, Dawn. Thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you, Dawn Teskey. But what they'll do is they'll ignore whatever Trump is trying to say at the moment. Whereas with Clinton, there was an actual New York Times article, and this is kind of getting to James Comey, why Clinton needs to lie. Where is that? This is when she had her public and private face. So public, private face. Oh my God. Why is it so difficult to find these articles? Because they basically explain why Clinton needs to lie. So all the false statements involving Hillary Clinton, that's a good one too. So PolitiFact has that too. But they don't pontificate, though. That's the difference. But that's good that PolitiFact has a whole record of them. The point is they overlook, the media doesn't focus on Clinton's lies. They're like, oh, well, that's just politics. It's just politics. Hillary Clinton says she has both a public and private position on Wall Street. No one called her on that. No one called her on that. So we'll get to James Comey in a second. James Comey has lied endlessly. Endlessly. And they give him a pass. The media gives him a pass because the media is composed of activists. They're really activists at this point. They're really activists, and it's like they don't care if Trump is guilty. They just care about hurting him. By the way, Eric H526 has a wonderful new upload in his gaming channel. So I am just sharing that. Definitely subscribe to. I hate it when I remember an article and I couldn't believe that I couldn't believe they published this. And it's just like here, September 30th, 2000. All right, so I'll get to that in a second. So basically, what happened was this: James Comey started an investigation into Trump Russia using a Steele dossier, and they didn't have any evidence on Trump in particular. So what they did was they just fabricated evidence. Russia investigation started with 4 Americans with ties to Russia, ties to Trump Russia. They didn't even have ties. In closed door meetings with members of 2 congressional committees, former FBI Director James Comey was grilled in his handling of the Clinton email scandal and the beginning days of the Russia investigation. Obviously, both were travesties of justice. While Comey dodged questions pertaining to the ongoing Russia investigation that Special Counsel Robert Mueller now oversees, which is ridiculous, he did provide new insight in the origins of the probe. Comey said FBI's counterintelligence investigation, which Peter Strzok was running, Peter Strzok, the guy that said we're going to stop Trump, ties between Trump campaign and Russia originated with 4 Americans who were thought to be potentially helping the Kremlin in its efforts to interfere in the 2016 election. Meanwhile, you can't prove any votes were altered. Nobody reads Facebook ads. Which ads altered votes? How did they target swing states? And give her the popular vote. There's no critical thinking at all. And they had no evidence. They still have no evidence. They're going after Trump for campaign finance violations. 2 years. They have nothing on Trump. And if he doesn't fight back, he's toast. Comey didn't identify the Americans. Of course he didn't. Explain to lawmakers the individuals had not been named by the FBI publicly. Okay, so now they're going and they're saying that, oh, these are individuals that aren't public now. All the public individuals, Carter Page, Papadopoulos, Flynn, nothing to do with Russia. Absolutely nothing. Manafort and Gates and Cohen, nothing to do with Russia or hacking the DNC. Nothing. Now they're referencing 4 Americans who had some connection to Mr. Trump during the 2016 election. That could be anybody, and were tied to the Russian interference effort. We don't even know about the Russian interference effort because the United States government never touched the servers. If the rebuttal is, oh, well, they didn't need the servers. They had a copy from CrowdStrike. Yeah, that's the problem. That's a big problem. That's a huge, huge problem. Johnny 5. Johnny 5, thank you. Don Teskey, thank you so much. Thank you. So they had nothing. They had absolutely nothing. And that's it. Here, this is the article. My God almighty, why Hillary Clinton needs to be two-faced. I love this. This is it. This is everything you need to know. Why Hillary Clinton needs to be two-faced. This is an opinion article everyone should share. I just tweeted it out now. They champion the fact that she's a liar. This was during the election, October 22nd. Is it hypocritical to take one line in private, then adjust or deny it in public? Of course, but maintaining a separate public and private face is something we do every day. Well, then Trump just has a public and private face. What's the problem? We tell annoying relatives we enjoyed their visits. I mean, it's about relatives. And oh my God, this is just like us. We're just like Hillary when we tell, Aunt Bertha, we don't really like her, or we love her there, but we really don't like her too much, or whatever. We tell annoying relatives we enjoy their visits, think inept waiters for rotten service. Actually, I don't really think inept waiters. Generally, I haven't had too many inept waiters here and there, but generally really good. Agree with bosses we know are wrong. It's just like Hillary. So there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Why Hillary Clinton needs to be two-faced. They'll never write an article on why Trump needs to be two-faced. Loud butt! Loud butt! Fruit of the poison tree, what a mess. Dishonesty abounds. Exactly. Lyle, exactly. Exactly. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Lyle, it's true. But why Hillary needs to be two-faced? See, that is all you need to know. Oh my God. Jesus. Of course she can't say so. At least not in okay. Yet give credit where credit is due. An experienced political negotiator and former chief diplomat, she understands that hypocrisy and two-facedness, when prudently harnessed to advance negotiations or avert conflict, are a public good and a political necessity. Of course she can't say so, at least not in public. In our hearts, we know she's right. But shush. Shh. It's a secret. The New York Times. The New York Times. October 22nd, 2016. Oh my God. This is what we're up against. I'm trying to tell you, this is what we're up against. It's why Hillary Clinton needs to be two-faced. And you know, so that was what I was looking for. And I'll get to so hold on one second. Because there's like what he does is he tweets out like the conservative, like the overtly conservative viewpoint of something. Here, Forbes. Trump's right about California fires. It wasn't climate change. 2 new California laws prove it. So I'm saying that his tweets take the conservative. I didn't really like Trump's tweet about the California fires at all. I wish he wouldn't even touch upon it. But what he does is, this is a Forbes article agreeing with Trump. Trump connected for California's fires to bad environmental policy and tweet. Somebody says it was caused by climate change. No, there's too many dry areas in California, consistently always dry, and they just light up like a match all the time. But this is just one article. Then it's just constantly Trump inaccurately claims that my point is, sure, you can disagree with a Trump tweet. What they want to do is they want to categorically say he's absolutely wrong, he's a liar. When, just like I showed you, there's a Forbes article saying, yeah, Trump's right about California's fires. 2 California laws prove it. So Jerry Brown quietly signed 2 bills to correct the worst of the state's fire management policy missteps, proving Trump was right all along. This is a person's opinion. Now, this is Forbes commenter Chuck DeVore. Okay, so he's a Texas Public Policy Foundation VP, former California legislator. So, okay, my point is, why did I bring this up? Because in the beginning of this segment, I tried to explain you're dealing with a certain type of conniving, lying, duplicitous, disingenuous political movement. People don't say it's racist. That's my point. The duplicity, the hypocrisy. Why is my face? Oh, there you go. It's not working again. Oh no. All right, let me see this. All right, I'm back. But getting to Comey, this is not only about, ladies and gentlemen, this is not just about Trump and it's not, what I'm trying to say is this is a bigger issue. This is a grandiose battle. It's bigger than propaganda. It's about a value system that says we will attain power through the ends justify the means. So if Democrats have to set up and frame Trump, they'll do that. If they have to set up and frame Trump, they'll do that. They don't care about evidence. That's why I'm coming to the conclusion now that Trump can declassify anything he wants and show the public and show Congress, and it won't matter. It won't matter because there is no point at which they say, wow, okay, Trump's right on this. They'll never do that. They'll never do that. That's why he needs to act decisively and swiftly. That's why he needs to act decisively and swiftly within the next 6 months or so. If he doesn't, he will risk being just ousted. And there's a risk there. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying there's a risk. And that's why I'm like pretty passionate. Like, I don't know. You don't know. That's why, like, New Year's and Christmas and Hanukkah and Ramadan and any holiday, birthday party, whatever, if you're with your family, you're with your friends, enjoy the moment. You are not assured the next day. There's no one is going to give you a pass in life that says you will live through the next day, or you won't be injured, or something crazy might happen, or someone might not strike your car or whatever. You have to live every day like, hey, you know what? I'm not guaranteed anything. I have to look both ways before I cross the street. I can't be texting when I drive. I can't be drinking like Beto O'Rourke. John Paul Cosby. I wish. Rose Quartz, hello. Williams the Conqueror, thank you. But my point is, there's no plan or future. He's not ordained to win a second term, Trump. He has the media, Hollywood, many in the intelligence community, many in the Department of Justice, many in the in the Southern District of New York, Mueller, the Democratic Party, old fossils, dinosaurs within the Democratic Party who've amassed great power. He has about half the population, maybe less than, probably a lot less than half, thinking he is the reincarnation of Mussolini, and he needs to flip the script. He's never going to get an article that says why Trump needs to be two-faced. He's never going to get an article like that. He doesn't have that luxury. That's why it's important not to be complacent. And he can't be complacent. He cannot be complacent. He has to act, because you're not going to get, like, I don't know if this is translating through the live stream, but they wrote an article about Hillary Clinton about why she needs to be two-faced. When have you or I ever had, like, well, you and I are not two-faced, but when does we would never be given that luxury. That's why if people are guilty, he needs to act right then and there. His DOJ needs to act right then and there. I just want to, I mean, I have to read you this. I have to read you this. I got to read you this again. I don't know why my computer is so slow. Amendment channel, I'll be having a magged up chat between the two rifles that I own. Between the 5.56 and the 7.62 by 39. You know what I mean? It'll be like I'll do it a mag dump challenge. You know what? It'll probably be, hopefully, I might upload it by Friday or so. But press 1 if you think that's going to be interesting. Press 2 if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Is this mic working? Okay. Thank you. All right. So, all right, awesome. So let me just, so James Comey, without evidence. See, this is what also, like, Trump without evidence accusing James Comey of lying to the House without evidence. Oh my God. He didn't answer 245 questions. And then when he did answer, he was like, oh, well, even answering, look, this is why Comey is a liar. Comey said, because the 30% of us believe there was a coup, we need an inflection to accept we were wrong. No chance we will admit that. Well, Comey, the public record is Comey presided over a coup. Bruce Smith. The great thing about getting Comey is that, loud citizen, I will. The great thing, Bruce Smith, about Comey is that, well, the public record shows that he did preside over a coup, because there was no evidence. Now he brought up four different people that nobody knows of. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? So now they keep on making things up. BB Bowman, thank you. Um, yeah, I mean, definitely, the other day after my video, I think I lost like 450 no, 5 but in the past couple of days, I lost 500 subs. Now, it's not obviously, I don't enjoy that, but I have to be true to myself, and also, I wasn't disrespecting anyone, that's the thing. You know, I don't disrespect, because of my RTW because I did a, segment saying that Q is not real. I think it's a conspiracy theory, I don't think it's real. But I never disrespected anyone, that's the thing. I tried my best to be as civil as possible and as respectful as possible, but people took it in, um, you know, in a manner that wasn't the case. So, but no, I mean, you know, um, anyway, the point is that you always gotta be true to yourself, even if it's not, 100%, even if it's not 100%, enjoyable for people. Um, let's see. And also the thing is, I have like, I'm just coming out of a vantage point of love, and also, like, I want Trump to win in 2020. I know how evil the Democrats are because I saw how they cheated Bernie Sanders. I saw how the left just devours itself. So, let me think. Unirock 2. He's saying some kind things to me about me. So, all right. So, all right. So this gentleman, Unirock 2, is saying some really cool things. So thank you. I just went on his a live stream right now and said thank you. Um, you know, Loud Citizen, H.A. Goodfunk, he was one, a man, two, an algorithm, three, Loud Citizen, Loud Citizen. Bruce Smith, Samantha Power claims we can only read a headline. Ah, Bruce Smith is bringing it, just like the Bruce Smith of the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, that was hilarious too. Samantha Power also lied about she lied to the Armenian community in America about her and then candidate Obama said they would recognize the Armenian genocide, which um I grew up with really wonderful Armenian people, and I've written a lot about America and Israel that they should both recognize the Armenian genocide. And Samantha Power wrote a book on genocide, and and she promised to do so, and she went against her promise. So Samantha Power is a typical neoliberal, um, and she's part of what is it? Just Obama's administration that presided over unmasking names. So there you go. Samantha Power writes a book. Um, it's actually a very good book. It's I don't want to say a landmark book. It's a book on genocide. That's when people are like, "Oh yeah, it's called A Problem from Hell." And then she presides over, not basically lying about what she said she would do, even though she talks about the Armenian genocide in her book. And basically says, hey, that started it off for the United States in terms of, our witnessing the most heinous, monstrous crimes. She resigned from Obama's presidential campaign after apologizing for referring to then Senator Hillary Clinton as a monster. That's the one of the good things she's ever done in her life. She called Clinton a monster. Let me find this. Samantha Power Clinton monster. Power called Clinton a monster. I love it. So great. I love it. I love it. Oh, then of course, Samantha Power regrets monster jab. Yeah, of course she regrets it because that's politician. After monster remark, aide to Obama resigns. That is so funny. Called Hillary Clinton a monster. I mean, it's like indict Clinton already. There's not a person in the world who hasn't called her a monster at one point. Like they I think that the Fox News host was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot the venereal disease monster." Like it's just indict and do it. Indict. Do what you need to do. Amy in Connecticut, I will. Okay, let me do Bunny. Deborah Wasserman Schultz, I'm writing you because there was the DNC fraud lawsuit again today, and it's never ending. Whereas I didn't fight back. There are still people fighting back because you cheated me. When in reality, it was all about a love connection. Deborah, I want you to call me more often. I miss your touch. And say hello to Donna Brazil and all the wonderful, wonderful people who were so wonderful and nice to me during the election. But most importantly, I just miss your touch and your love. Let's keep it on the DL, the down low. No one needs to know. Signed, your lover, undercover lover, Boini. That's the best I got at this moment. Thank you, Amy. I'll do Bernie. How about this? I'll do Bernie reading Q. What is this I see here? A letter? I'm supposed to believe a letter? Okay. Onward, Patriots. You've never seen anything like you're going to see very soon. Gitmo. The bad people are going to pay. What the heck am I reading? Follow the sign. Follow the yellow squirrel. Down the yellow brick road. Into Neverland. Gitmo. What is, there's some crazy anime things I'm looking at right now. Oh, the different okay. Well, where am I? Oh, that's the name of the board? Okay. Who is Make sure to look up Bruce and Nellie Orr. Okay. I don't know what the heck I'm reading, but I'll read it later. That's no offense to anyone. My God, I love everyone. I love you, Dad. I love you. Hidden for time. Anime Bernie, where am I? Oh my God, Bernie. He's a beautiful human being, but he did some bad things. Bernie did some bad things. I'm not okay, actually. So I'm not okay. Let's see. Luca. That's good. Luca Francis. Yes. Yes. Love it. Love it. What do you what do you want me to do? What do you okay, now what kind of Bernie give me a situation with Bernie in it and I'll do it. Give me a situation with Bernie in it. Give me a situation with Bernie in it. Is this mic on? Come on. I need some kind of scenario. What's the scenario? Obviously, this mic is not working. What is going on here? Bernie Terminator 2. Bernie talking about cute. Bernie Sanders at Saga. A communist sandwich shop? Okay. I'd like to order a half a piece of bread and some sand to go. And water with salmonella. Well, it is the communist shop. It's not like we have too much to choose from. Okay, that's the best I got. Give me another scenario. No soup for you. The watery turnips. You've had enough of your watery turnips. It's delicious. This soup is nice and watery like I like it. Twitter. Yes, email. The email is on my website, hagoodman.com. Brownish. Email's on my website, hagoodman.com. Hidden for time. Anime Bernie, where am I? What the heck am I watching? I am watching anime figurines, doing contortions on this website that apparently, I won't even go there. All right. Can I have an order of borscht? I'll give you the wall. Give me Medicare for all. Hey, it rhymes. Bernie doing the Patriot stuff. Tom Brady drops back. And let me tell you, he's probably the top of the 1%, which is why they never call fouls on him. And just like the crooked Koch brothers, you could rest assured that Tom Brady has deflated balls. Tom Brady is rolling with deflated balls. Get your mind out of the gutter. Have you never heard of Deflate Gate? There's a moment in life where if you play, don't hate the player, hate the game. Deflated balls happens to every player in the game. Joshua Jennings, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up a little bit. So spread the word. We're going to have an epic debate. I'm going to have an epic debate with Mr. Jordan Souther. And I definitely want to thank, if my stupid screen would. I definitely want to thank Unirock for his kind words. I haven't actually seen the entire video, but I do want to thank him because Roosevelt Media informed me that he was doing this live stream and saying kind words, and I appreciate that. It's getting rare nowadays for people to say kind words about me. Not that many people had many kind words. I'm always annoying people left and right, you know. Thank you, Joshua Jennings. Thank you, Joshua Jennings. It'll be fun. Patriot 95. Thank you always for watching. Always for watching. Oh, my cha-chingness. Thank you. And like I said, I want to reiterate, like, let people. Thank you, Tammy Brennan. Thank you. I want to thank Amy. Thank you. I want to thank people, who stood by me, even though I critiqued, what I consider a message board hoax. But listen, there's no hate from coming out of my heart. I don't diss the people who believe that stuff. I diss what I think is dangerous. So I make the delineation. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. What I'm trying to do is I think I'm helping people kind of shatter a belief system I feel is flawed. But people, Michael, thank you. Loud Citizen, Debbie. Oh boy. Loud Citizen. So I definitely don't want to disrespect anyone, and like I said, I tried to say also, and it just doesn't come out right. It just doesn't come out right. When it doesn't come out right, but when I say like peace and love, that's my Ringo Starr trying to say peace and love. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. I do appreciate your support, your kind words. Lachlan Bird, thank you. And I do appreciate the people who stuck by me as I try to do something I feel is very moral and justified from a good point of view, from a good perspective, from a pure perspective, and without any hatred in my heart, without any disrespect towards people who, believe that stuff. Anyway, thank you so very much. God bless. To my super chat, thank you. And I will see you very, very soon. Nothing but peace and love, everyone. Thank you.